If you have leftover berries, do this. This dessert disappears every time.
Quick and tasty on the farm where recipes live on for generations.
Hey friends, welcome back to Quick and Tasty on a Farm. I'm Vicki. This channel is all about simple and quick, delicious recipes that are made with real food that your family is going to love. In fact, people for generations are going to be asking for these recipes. Today we are making an easy strawberry blueberry crumble that comes together so fast. There's no fancy steps, no mixer involved, and it is delicious. Here's a secret. If you don't have strawberries or blueberries in your fridge, any berry will work. I love this recipe because you don't have to have anything special. Leftover fruit or berries from your fridge, some oats, flour, butter, a little brown sugar, cinnamon, salt, and some cornstarch. That's all. Nothing extra special, nothing fancy, just things that you normally have in your kitchen on a regular basis. This is the kind of dessert that you can throw together for a visit from company on a Sunday dinner, or just because you have leftover berries that you need to use up. And the best part, the oven does most of the work. We're starting with 4 cups of berries. I've already washed my blueberries, so I'm gonna pour them right here into my bowl. These were left over from a delicious dessert that I made the other night on the night that Casey opened her mission call. Comment below if you know where she is going on her mission in July. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to hull these strawberries. I don't have a huller, so I usually just cut off the top. I know that wastes a little. Maybe I should get a huller. What do you think? I've already washed them, and I'm just going to slice the strawberries. Just chunk them up like that. And I'm going to drop them right in my bowl with my blueberries. Strawberries are one of my favorite berries. I love them. I love blueberries too, so I thought it would be a good mixture today to share with you this recipe. This crumble is so tasty. And honestly, cutting the strawberries is probably the hardest part. So did you guys guess, or not guess? Did you watch the other night when Casey opened her mission call? Do you know where she's going? Well, I will just say that she is so excited, and we have been praying for Mexico, if that's a hint, just because of all the chaos that's happening down there right now. And we're praying that everyone is safe and they get things under control. Because yep, she's going to Mexico. And she is so excited about it. We are so proud of her. But this weekend is her state championship basketball game. They are playing the Fort Thomas Apaches, which is a really, really good team from Southern Arizona. We've played them once this year and we beat them, but it's going to be a battle. It's going to be tough. And we can't wait to go watch her on Friday. Hopefully take a state championship again, back to back. Okay, there you go. You need about 4 cups of fruit, give or take. I'm not gonna measure it. That looks close, so we're gonna go for it with this. Okay, to your berries, the first thing you're gonna do is add a little sugar. This all depends on your liking. If your berries aren't very sweet, you could add a little sugar. If you feel like they're sweet enough, don't add sugar. I just added a little sugar. I'll just mix that with my my measuring spoon here. I'll just mix it around and get all that coated. Next, we are going to add 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. just a little bit of good old-fashioned Mexican vanilla. And a squeeze of lemon, but I don't have any fresh lemons, so we're just gonna go a squirt, just a little squirt of lemon juice. And then I'm gonna mix this around really good so that cornstarch gets all over the berries. It already smells so good. Mexican vanilla is the best. We bring it back every time we go down to Mexico, and we absolutely love it. You can see that it's all coated and all mixed. That is it for the filling. You guys don't need to overthink this recipe. It's super simple and it's actually really forgiving. If you add a little extra cornstarch or a little less fruit than you're supposed to, it's forgiving. It'll still work and cook up wonderfully. I'm going to grab a pan, a baking dish, and I'm going to grease it, and then I'm going to put this filling right inside. Okay, the next step is the crumble topping, and that goes together so fast. Now, in the comments below is the amounts of everything you need for this recipe. I've actually pre-measured my brown sugar, my oats, my flour, and my butter. I melted it slightly in the microwave. So I'm going to just mix everything here in the same bowl as my brown sugar. So we're gonna add our oats. We're gonna add our flour, and we're gonna pour in our halfway melted butter. This crumble topping is so, so delicious. You can even do this with apples if you want. I'm gonna use the same spatula that I mix my fruit with, and I'm just going to mix it. You can even use your hands if you want to. I might end up doing that because my hands are clean and it just goes together really easy when you do that. So let's just get after it with our hands. You want to get down to the very bottom and get all the dry ingredients so that it's all soaked with that butter. Just like that. You guys, that is good stuff right there. I'm gonna slide my filling over, and I am just gonna pour this crumble right on top. It's just gonna go on top of the fruit or the berries, not mixed in with it. And I actually like to leave some big chunks. That gets kind of toasty and crunchy when you bake it, and it's delicious. You guys, this is gonna be so good. I'm just gonna scrape all that out. Just like that. Spread it all the way around on the top. Get it off my hands. I think I'm a little messy. What do you think? Let me wash up and then I'll show you what this looks like. There you go. That's how easy and how fast this recipe and this delicious strawberry blueberry crumble dessert comes together. One thing I forgot was a pinch of salt that should have gone in my crumble topping. But guess what? It's forgiving, so it won't matter. No one will miss it, but I am gonna sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon right on top of my crumble topping. This smells so good. I'm gonna put this in the oven on 350 degrees. Let it bake for about 35 to 40 minutes. You will know when this is ready when it's bubbly around the edges and golden brown on top. Oh, it smells so good. I wish you could smell through the camera. Can you smell it? I'll smell it for you. I have that in the oven and it's baking. I'll let you taste it with me in a few minutes, in about 45 minutes. This is one of those recipes that makes your house feel warm and cozy and smell so delicious while it bakes. It really is one of our favorites, and it's so easy with ingredients that you usually have in your home. This recipe reminds me that good food, good desserts don't have to be complicated. They can be quick and tasty. Just like my channel, all my recipes are quick and tasty. So hit the like button for me, follow along. I would love to share with you more of the recipes that our family loves and recipes that my friends love that have lived on for generations and will continue to. Sometimes the simplest of recipes are the ones that people remember forever. Look at that. That bubbly strawberry blueberry filling with the golden crunch crumble on top is exactly what you want. I'm just gonna let it sit here for probably 5 minutes and then we'll taste it together. It smells delicious. I happen to have a little Cool Whip left over from a recipe I used it on the other day. So I'm gonna take a bite with a little dab of Cool Whip on top. Look at that. It looks so good and smells so delicious. I'm just gonna put some on there just like that. Can you see that? And we're gonna just take a bite. If you love simple, quick, tasty desserts, you have to make this strawberry blueberry crumble that generations are going to ask for the recipe for. It's delicious. You guys, thanks for joining me on Quick and Tasty on the Farm today. I love cooking with you. I love taste testing with you. And Alan's out of town on a work meeting, but I can't wait till Casey comes home tonight and I get to share this with her. God bless everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Quick and tasty on the farm, where recipes live on for generations.